We have been thinking long and hard about quitting YouTube, and in this video I'm going to tell you why. We are also going to show you exactly how much we are earning on our 3000 subscriber channel. If you are here just to learn how much we are earning on our channel, you can skip ahead. But if the reason you want to know is because you have a channel of your own, or you are thinking about starting a channel, I would definitely stick around to hear the rest, because what we are about to say will be important. If you are here for the farming content, then we have something for you as well. Let's begin. So January has been really tough for us. We have had 2 rounds of stomach flus that has ruined every weekend except the one weekend when we had half a meter with snow and the farm flooded the next day. So while this was going on, the farm work or tending the animals were the last thing that we wanted to do. And thoughts like, how much easier wouldn't it just be if we didn't have the animals crept up in our mind? And of course, the next logical thought was, why do we have all of these animals? Because let's be realistic, we have had this farm now for almost 10 years. And we have not earned one single penny on it since we started. But if we had no animals, could we still have a YouTube channel about farming? The logical answer was no, but a realization dawned on us. Before we started our channel, our goal was to get a farm on its feet and to earn some money on it. We worked hard to put up fences and to get in line with rules and regulations. We managed to get an approval as a supplier of Norwegian food. We were going to become sheep farmers. But then everything started to come apart. We stopped putting up fences. We downsized our flock of sheep every year, and in the end we lost the company and with that all of the approvals. What happened? We started a YouTube channel. I've been so busy making videos that I haven't seen the turn that our farm took. We changed directions video by video. Our plan shifted from what was best from us and for the farm until what I thought would give us the most views. Our dream was to be able to live from the farm and from doing what we love. When we made our first video, I thought that maybe YouTube could give us some extra income to make the transition to full-time farmers quicker and easier. But as the channel grew, the objective changed. Starting a business with a full-time job is really difficult. And it's always been in the back of my mind that everything I need to get this farm up and running is time. Now the temptation of using YouTube and a channel to get me enough income, to get me the time I needed, was a temptation too big to resist. We started to watch countless of YouTube gurus that told us that it is possible. Everybody can succeed on YouTube if you only use enough time on it. They all use the example where 2 people are working in a mine. One gives up right before he finds the diamond, while the other one carry on. If you quit now, this will be you. We could be only one video away. I believe them. We were only one video away from striking it big. All the gurus out there said that we needed to watch a lot of YouTube and similar channels to get inspiration and see what was working. So we did just that. We looked at a lot of farming channels, but all the farm was so big. They were factory farms and we couldn't really compare to that. I've always loved to work on old equipment, so when I found a lot of channels that were doing that, we took some inspiration and made those kind of videos ourselves. But then we found out that we needed to course correct because we were supposed to be a farming channel. After a time I found that if I were looking for homesteads instead, I found a lot more channels. So we started to call our farm a homestead. And some even talked about off-grid living. Now we are connected to the main electrical grid. Our plan was always to speak English, so we could reach a broader audience. And it was right here underneath this tree that we recorded our first clips in English. Hi, my name is Eric and you are watching Norwegian Farm Life. Today I'm gonna show you 5 tips. Hi. It was so uncomfortable to speak English in front of the camera, so we ended up speaking Norwegian instead on our 23 first videos. Hei og velkommen til Norwegian Farm Life. Mitt navn Eirik. In Norway there are only 5 million people and Norwegian is not spoken in any other country, So a channel with only Norwegian videos will limit it quite much. So if you take a look at that, we only have 5 million people that actually understands our video. If we take away those that are not on YouTube, and again from those that are left, we also take away those that don't like this kind of video, we aren't really left with that many. So we ended up switching to English again. We're going to do some changes to the channel, and maybe you have noticed some of them already. First off, we are switching to English. At that time I was much more comfortable in front of the camera, so it was a bit better. Many of my regular viewers, however, protested as they could no longer understand me. In the end, I gave in and switched back. Og hvis du kjenner flere som kanskje liker denne type video, så trykk gjerne på del-knappen og send den videre. I soon regretted this, and so I made a second channel. Every clip we filmed, we spoke both English and Norwegian, and we made 2 videos. The English video we uploaded to a separate channel, and that became even more work. In the end, I just gave up and switched back to English. I took all the English videos and uploaded them to the Norwegian channel, and I set all the Norwegian videos to private. We were chasing viewers left and right. The work that was done on the farm was now decided but what I thought would get the most views. We made a chicken tractor because others had success with those kind of videos. We bought 2 new pigs to make the farm more interesting, and we even bought a new tractor so we would have more equipment to make videos about. Now at that time we held the YouTube gurus in really high regards. They knew what they were talking about. We bought their software, we bought books, and we even discussed attending some really expensive personal courses. Because of course then we would be guaranteed to succeed. Wouldn't we? One day I bought an online course that contained a video stream from a huge video conference. Many big YouTubers held speeches about what makes people succeed on YouTube. They all talked about believing in yourself and learning from others, but there were one YouTuber there that stood out from the rest. A huge YouTuber that runs a science channel held an interview in front of all of these eager wannabe YouTubers. He was asked why he thought he had succeeded on the platform, and his answer surprised me. Between all of these gurus and wannabe YouTubers, he answered luck. What? He then proceeded to say that he thought that YouTube is a numbers game. At that time, I thought that he was wrong. Countless of gurus had used him as an example on how he did everything correct. He was just being modest. But now I know that he was right. You can either upload a single video and get millions of views without having any clues, or you can upload videos your entire life without making a channel big enough to live off. And why is that? Because YouTube is so big. There are so many there that wants to make a channel big enough so they can live off it and be their own boss, make their own money, or even get rich and famous. Everybody can win the lottery, but most people don't. And what happens if you stop? Well, you lose it all. Now, during my years on YouTube, I have followed several channels that took a year or half a year break and came back to find that all the viewers were gone. How is that possible? Channels with millions of subscribers but less viewers than me, and that is due to how YouTube works. Its job is to serve the viewer and not the creator. Whether you subscribe to a channel or not have nothing to say. The viewer's watch history is what is important. When the creator is on vacation or gone and not making videos, the viewer will find something else to watch. And that means that those videos from that creator will be the first that is served to that viewer. And so depending on how long you are gone, if you make a video when you come back, it will be suggested far down that viewer's browse list, if at all. It depends on how much time is gone. Now the YouTube gurus are preaching hard that people quit YouTube too soon. And those that quit and didn't make it, they just didn't hang on long enough. Because it's always one more video. You're always one video away from cutting it. Now, why are they so obsessed with me not quitting YouTube? Well, because they are selling software, they are selling books, and they are selling courses. The views they are chasing are from us, as we are chasing our own views. So do I blame YouTube for any of this? Not at all. YouTube let everybody that wants upload videos on their server for free, while they take all the cost and all the risk. And if you make it above their 1000 subscriber threshold, they will also give you 55% of the advertising income on your videos. Now that is quite the deal. It's a great arena to show off your work without having to pay for it. What would it take to gather 1000 people to watch one of your videos before YouTube came along? Well, that was nearly impossible for most people.
No, I blame the YouTube gurus because nobody is telling it like it really is. Planning on living off YouTube is like planning on winning the lottery. If you are in that mountain mining for that diamond, you can be in there for the rest of your life without finding anything.
So where are we on YouTube after all of these years? Well, here comes the numbers that you have been waiting for. Per month we are making about 500 Norwegian crowns, or about $50, for around 10,000 views. Since we started to earn money on our channel in July 2022, we have made about 10,000 Norwegian crowns, or about $1,000, for around 300,000 views. Now, does that make us rich? Not at all. No, I would not need many hours of working overtime on my current job to get the same. There are countless of hours in filming, editing, research and other things behind these numbers. If you also retract what I spend on editing software, site with stock video clips and music, we are actually left with nothing. Now you have the numbers, but if you are considering if you want to start YouTube or not, we are going to share some more wisdom with you in the end, so stick around.
So where does that leave us? Well, by realizing that YouTube is not going to save the farm, we are going to course correct. We are now going to focus on what is the best for the farm and for us, and not necessarily will give the most views. Our goal from now on is going to make the farm profitable.
Our first task is to register a company so we can get the approvals back. Then we are going to put on fences and increase the area that we make winter feed in, so we can increase the flock of sheep once again.
Now, when it comes to what we're going to do with these two woolly pigs, we have no idea at the time. Because we don't like to slaughter ourselves, and also we don't really have any good facilities for curing meat anyways. Now, I've seen online that woolly piglets go for as much as around $200 or 2,000 Norwegian crowns per piece, so that is something that we may look into, but for now we just don't know. So what does this mean for the channel? Should we quit? Well, this is something that I've been thinking really long and hard about, because it would be so tempting to just be able to go out and do the work that we need to do without considering how is the lighting, is the weather good enough, will the weather ruin the camera equipment? We have a lot of bad weather in Norway. We are going to run a farm. We need to just be able to do the work that we need to do for the farm to go around and for the farm to give us profit. And that is necessarily not the same kind of work or activity that makes the best videos. Now, quitting would be tempting, but it will also be a bit sad, because we have made a connection with many of you guys through commenting and through conversations, because YouTube is not just a one-way media, it's a two-way media. Now, if making the videos was something that I really hated, the choice would of course be easy, but it's not. Making the videos is something that I truly enjoy doing. It's kind of a good hobby and a good way for me to let out some creative energy that I don't really have any other outlets for. So we have decided that we are going to continue, but not the way we have been doing now. things need to change.
When we started the channel, we uploaded every week. The gurus said that consistency is the most important thing. You didn't have to upload every single day, but at least once a week. Every day we thought that once a week would be tough. Lately, we have been uploaded every second week, and that felt like a huge weight was lifted from our shoulders. From now on, I will take the camera with me, but I will only upload when I have the time to edit the video, and I don't know how often that will be. Editing a video usually takes up to 10 hours, and often contain more than 100 unique video clips.
So most have no idea how much time it takes to make the videos. The next time you watch a TV show, count the seconds between every time they change the footage. Spoiler alerts, it's 3 seconds. Now we have realized something important about YouTube. It's not for those that wants a new job, and it's not for those that wants to become rich and famous. Some do, but some also wins the lottery. Making money should never be the goal. It's for those that have a passion and wants to share it with the world. Now, by making this video, we also hope to share the truth with those of you out there that are thinking that you should make your own YouTube channel and become rich and famous. If that is your only objection, don't. Go out and buy a lottery ticket. It's far quicker. YouTube are for those that have a passion for video making and want to share it without earning anything. Now, if you want to see how bad things got on the farm while we were busy making videos, take a look at this video next, and I'll be seeing you there. Bye for now.